It's October 30th, 2025, and this morning I'm playing with gouache. I got started on a piece. I'm working on in a sketchbook. How is everybody doing? I think it was Vanessa that requested gouache, so we're going with gouache this morning. And the reason I like gouache is because it's so matte. It's really opaque. It doesn't have shine to it. It's like a tempera. And I'm using the Winsor Newton set. This is actually my husband's set. You can tell because it is pristine and doesn't have any mess. We're so opposite in that way. It's funny. And this morning's scent is Moroccan rose. This is a little different from Rose Absolute. It's a little spicier. It's nice though. It's very woodsy, but does still have a nice rose scent, pure rose scent. So take a breath. It's very fresh and clean. Moroccan rose. Maybe I'll even put some on my painting. Okay, I started on that one. I have a bunch of sketchbooks here, so let's work in this one. While that dries. This is one I bought at, it's like a used art store. I don't know what they call it, but this book is nice because it has like a tinted kind of cream colored paper. So I've been playing in that a little bit, and I don't know, the jury's out. I think the simpler the better in this book, honestly. And here's my gouache palette. I used pretty much every color on there. How are you, Sherry? Is it glitchy at the lake over there? And these colors, you know, they're super bright and they're pretty much primaries. So what I like to do is make neutral colors with the gouache. And this is the white. And then I'm just gonna add some of this green here and a little yellow and a little red and a little ultramarine. And now I have this nice neutral kind of taupe. I really like that. It's very clean, simple color. This paper is beautiful. It's sort of like a mushroom color. And another thing I like to do is once I have a color that I like, just tweak it a little bit with another tone, another hue. I just added some ochre in there. And I'm gonna add a little more white. It's too green. So add red. Still, no, it's nice. I like it. It's a little darker. Does anybody else use gouache? I like this blue-gray as well, so maybe I'll do a dark blue-gray. I just got inspired by that piece of chalk I used. Let me mix something like that. And I'll do this cerulean blue. I'm just gonna add it to my taupe. And some more white. A little red. I'm trying to get this gray. Yeah. I just love that dry brush. Isn't that nice? Let's put down some darks here. And that way, once we have our darks down, we can go crazy with light on top. Oh. I think I want an accent color, and I'm gonna do this terracotta because I think that'd be really pretty. So I'm gonna mix that. I'm gonna try anyway. Red, yellow. Today it's very foggy out here and it's scary. It's like vampires are gonna come out of the mist. But I like it. also have these ink, I don't even, gosh, I've had these a long time, ink something. Ink, they're like aquarels. They're beautiful. So they react with water. So let me just give you a little example of what they do. They're nice because when you get them wet, they bleed. They get really juicy. This paper is really absorbent, so maybe it will work better on a different type of paper. I'll show you on a different pad, but it is beautiful. I also have, I brought up these Posca pens, and let's see if that's dry enough. Let that dry a little bit more. Yeah. Hi, Becky. Which colors did you get? I've been doing a lot of detail work lately, and I usually am too impatient to do that, but I found it really relaxing lately. I'm more of like an expressive abstract painter, but I'm finding it nice to just kind of sit and do a little bit of this stuff. Some of you probably have more patience for that than I do. You got cadmium-free orange and bright aqua green. Ooh, yeah, those are good together when you mix them. You should get some of the white too, and maybe a yellow. This is the, it's like titanium. It's zinc white. That's weird. Usually zinc white isn't so strong. I don't know if they have a titanium white. That's fun. Let me do one more. Do this one. I know, I love the consistency of gouache. I like that. I also have black. Let's do a little black gouache. That'll look nice. Where to do it? Right here, I think. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then work on another piece. It's a different kind of paper this time. Let's try. This is a Stillman and Byrne. This is the Epsilon series and fabulous paper. It's funny because I know in here I bought one of those books that teaches you how to paint stuff, like things, and they give you these exercises, and I actually did these in gouache as well. So you just basically copy what she had. Some butterflies, a cake, strawberry cake, door with wreath, ivy wreath. And this is all gouache. This is not my best work. Ice cream cone. Book idea, children's book idea I had. And let's try some more. Let's just do an abstract in here. See, I have some vine charcoal. Let's see how the gouache reacts to this paper. This is mixed media paper. It's very thick. I'm just gonna do a little grid to start with. And this is some fixative. Just make sure that doesn't bleed too much. I'm gonna make more of that terracotta. I really like it. It's one of my favorite colors. It's reacting to the fixative. It's resisting it just a little bit. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. Nice to layer these. And I'm gonna take a little white, lighten this up a bit. Like I said, I'm just gonna adjust a color that I already have with a little bit of a different hue. So it's in the same family, but it's not all the same. And I'm moving around the painting. With a good color story, basically. want to push some of this dark a little more. Let's do like a creamy color, nice light creamy color. I'm kind of manipulating these gouache like they're acrylics because that's what I like, but you can treat gouache like watercolor and do washes. I'm sort of forcing it to do what I want here. A little cooler because there's a lot of warm in here. So I want to bring in a little bit of coolness. A little more white. Let's see if that works. It's interesting. Nice texture. I like that. There's something kind of charming about gouache. I think it's a chalky quality. It's just it's very agreeable as well. It just does what you want. Charming and agreeable, like me. Sherry, Devin uses a handheld battery operated fan. Oh, that's a great idea for drying. Because usually I use a hair dryer, which is way too loud. I love that idea. I'm totally gonna use that. A battery operated handheld fan to dry. Love it. Thank you for that tip. It's a great idea. And another thing about gouache is that it will react back to the water. So see here, it's dry, but it's activating again when I add water. So make sure to fix your gouache when you're done. I know, I bet I could get one at the dollar store. You like the earthy neutrals? I do too. I'm feeling kind of earthy today. Or maybe it's just the way the gouache is. I guess I could get pretty bright with gouache, but I'm trying to resist that. I wish I could show you outside. It's really foggy, and there's this like the creepy trees with the beautiful leaves are changing color right now. It's definitely a different experience from the acrylics. I actually like it. I think I might do more. Um, it's just sort of like you can move it around. You can manipulate it more because the acrylics dry so fast. But these, I can just keep adding water and pushing them. Okay, let's let that dry, and then I might add a little Posca pen to that. That's fun. This one I was starting earlier, the beginning, a little brighter. So look at that beautiful color right there. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Posca pen. My husband has this djembe, an African drum, and on the side are these beautiful patterns that I'm going to assimilate. I'll show you what they look like. So there's I don't know if this is the best one here. There's like these X's with the dots in the center. And then these like fork or like rake shapes. I need it brighter. There we go. You have a djembe? Does it have the beautiful symbols carved on the side? Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to keep those, but they might shine through a little bit. Let's go with some neutrals here. Go back to that. Yes, it's just on the bottom. How do you spell djembe? It's D. Djembe. Symbols. This is just chalk. One of my staples. I have a bunch of chalk here. I'll show you. Here's all my chalk. Well, not all my chalks, but they're pastels. I have the hand-rolled sticks. I've got charcoals. I've got all kinds of stuff. I use this color a lot. Oh, there it is. Whoops. Okay. That came out way too fast. These are fabric paints. I just bought a huge set that's downstairs. This was the set that I got on sale at the art store. But I really like these because these are shiny and it'll be a nice contrast with the matte of the gouache. They dry really shiny. This is some of the pieces I've been working on. And you can see a lot of these on my Instagram page, which is Blake Cake 8. I pretty much post every day. I like this one. I mean, I think it's lacking lights. I mean, there's a few whites that are popping through here, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. It's interesting. It's got a lot of textures. It's kind of fun. Let's see. I was also working in this Kenson. Sorry. And this is one I did a couple nights ago, and unfortunately I put gloss medium on it just to see what it would do. And I really don't like glossy stuff, which is why I like the gouache, because they're so matte. But, you know, I just had to experiment. And then I was trying to get super simple with this one. I don't think it's finished, but I don't know, just experimenting. You can't remove it? It looks like you did. You retracted it. These are just me experimenting, obviously. Not really. I kind of like that one. Nice colors. All right, well, thanks for joining me today. I did 3 pieces. I started with, well, this is the one in the creamy colored paper, and you can tell that the paper just sucks up that paint. So I would not recommend using like drawing paper, depending on what you're trying to do, because it feels so flat to me. Like compared to this one, which is on the mixed media, Stillman and Burn, it's got a lot more life, vibrance. This is, I don't know which one this one, Stillman and Burn. It's got like a shark skin cover. And then we have this one, which isn't dry yet and flat, but I think it's good. It's a fun piece. Thanks everyone for joining me. I will be back next Thursday, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but if you wanna leave me suggestions, you can do it on my community page, the posts section on my YouTube channel, and I will see you then. Ciao.